All right, my friends. Well, we're continuing March Madness in this very windy and cold day. Man, the storms went by last night and they're bad. We're at Carl's Liquor and Wine. They recently changed hands. Here are their hours. They are a sister store to MajorXero, which I will try to do this week as well. Just a very classic I would say hometown, but Bartlett store on here, so which is nice. And I'll just do a normal hunt here. I will say that the prices on they added a shelf, by the way. It used to not be quite so high. They added a shelf. Great prices on scotch, which I like. So I'll start out here and go slow, kind of talk about how things are going. We have had lots of family stuff going on, and just been busy with work and stuff like this, and I've actually pretty enjoyed having the getting to do the videos. Have actually been a good distraction, which is always good for me. It looks like they have the Penelope Architect and some other stuff down there. I think that's more of their what I would say their overstock shelf. So, but I'll go back up over here. I'm just going to go down the whole line right here and start at the top. They've got the Heaven Hill, which I missed before, I understand. They've got the brother's looking for one of them, and I think the hay stack is what he was talking about getting, and I'm looking for that for him. He seems to think I would really enjoy it. I was afraid they were all going to be minty, but I think minty is gross. We got the Friend August and the Architect and the Penelope. I'm hoping I'll walk into one of these stores and find a Havana at a decent price. Well, they got a Blanton's. I've really noticed that the price of Blanton's has really come down lately everywhere. So, which if you like that, you like the horse, which it's a good drinker. I agree. Someone said in one of the videos they were asking why Healing Station is going away. When Old Dominic started up again, for the first couple of years, they had to create their own juice. So, or they had to wait till it was ready. You can be selling gin and vodka within 2 or 3 days, I guess. But this is actually from MGP, and it's the same mash bill. So they created their. They're not coming for me. They drove by. So what they do is they get their mash build, and then they started making it their own specific one. So like the wheater's coming out, the wheater's in the yellow, it's going away, or I think gray maybe. And as they go away, they bring on their own juice, which I like a lot. So. All right, let's see. We've got, cute little belt. I like this Knob Creek 9, this little bottle here. Been looking for the 15. Ooh, fell. 100% forgot my glasses, but I think that says 134.4. More of the Redwood Empire, and there's our old granddad. Vanilla. You want to get into Irish whiskey, this is a gateway. Alright, and we will keep on. Speaking of Jack Daniels, we're looking for the 14 and the 10 and the 12, and if I find any or see any, I'll let you know. Loving the Green River, the Wild Turkey. Then we get into the flavored stuff, which I make fun of, but people like, and it is what it is. Got the Southern Comfort, Fireball, more flavored. Had some of this Rebel 100. I like Rebel. I think Rebel is pretty good. I got to try the Old Forester Black Label last night. I think it was my first one. Really enjoyed it. It was only 100 proof, but it wasn't that hard banana runts that you normally get with Old Forester and with some Jack. There's a single barrel. And this big bottle of Dickel. Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the phone. I was busy looking at bottles. Let's see. And I've seen more Rabbit Hole. I've not had much of it. They do have the full line of what I consider to be probably the best budget bourbons that you could possibly get. I mean, the bonded, the small batch, the foolproof. The foolproof, when we did our stag, when I tried all the stags, I meant to put one of those in there to kind of do as a blind, and didn't do it. I wish I had. I think it would have probably beat out. It would have been 20. I think 23C for sure. Got a little Buffalo Trace, Samuels, and there's some Kentucky Tavern. And if you've been on Discord lately and you know the world famous Dave, who's the Godfather, he's in town hunting right now. I can't hunt with him. He's at a different part of town. We may do some hunting tonight, and that video may be rolled over in tomorrow's video as part of that. But he is in town, and he'll be on Discord with us tonight, hanging out. So if you want to come see him, if you're curious about it, now's a great time to join the Discord. It is free, and I just like hanging out. Also, all of these, which one of these G4s should I get? I think G4 is probably going to be the next tequila I get. You guys let me know which one of those I should get. I do like that big bottle there, though. And I love Lalo, and I love that there's that little travel size bottle now, which is great. I also have, it's also, oh, I like that. It got a little bit of music playing in the background. I think it's just somebody's ringtone. Surely they won't ding me on that. You know, getting mezcal here in town is kind of hard, and I think that these three right here is the most mezcal, other than like one of the bigger box stores that I've seen here in a while. So that's pretty good. So, and this is going to be a traditional hunt like I used to do, you know, a daily hunt and going through and you know, a lot of people have reached out to me and said they want to see more tequila, and a lot of people have reached out and said they don't want to see tequila, and then some people said, you do want to wait to the end though, because I do have something that's pretty spectacular here, and you'll have to wait and see to the very end. I do believe that tequila is the next big thing, but I don't think that bourbon is crashing and going to be, you know, they're going to be giving it away on the side of the street. I think there'll always be a higher end craft stuff for, you know, the Stag. Well, Stags actually come down too, but you know, the Pappy Van Winkles and those, you're going to have your high end of that stuff. But I think really for the most part, it's really coming down. It really is. You know what? I'm just going to do a little bit of rum here. I actually bought this, was really disappointed in it. I like this, mainly because it's cracking, and that's interesting. I just like the bottles. All right, let's see if we can see if there's anything else over here. This is kind of like the more general tequila, but I think bourbon is never going to go anywhere. And is it going to be the price it was 20 years ago? No, but there's still plenty of good options out there to get if you're wanting a tequila. I mean, a bourbon. You know, if you're a hyper collector who's just got to have those 10s and 12s, and you know, you're wanting the Weller full proofs and stuff like that. I would imagine, I feel like those are going to come down in price everywhere eventually. So I do want to just kind of give these guys a little bit of a quick shout out. They've got like I mean, they're a full range store here. They pretty much got everything you could want over here. And I'm trying not to include people. She said she didn't care if I put her on here and made her world famous, or world infamous. I did have a Negroni last night. That was a mistake. But I am going to walk over here, and he did ask me to point out one thing. They have the strawberry lemonade of that. And they have, I'm going to reach over here and they have a little bit of stuff back here. I'm going to reach up here and get this bottle. I'm not going to tell you the price because they don't want me to, but that's that Coy Hill I want. Man, I love this bottle. So I was in a store yesterday and someone said, you missed the Coy Hill. It wasn't a Coy Hill, it was a Weller, the 107. So, all right, well, like I said, these stores are kind of small, but they're compact and they have lots of good stuff in them. Big fan of these guys. I'm going to try to be at Yorkshire on Friday. The manager here is going to be there, and he said, yeah, come on and film over there. It's a little far for me, so it's a little rough, kind of hard to do sometimes. But guys, once again, just thanks for supporting me, and thanks for all that you do. And I couldn't do this without the support that I get from people who are saying, hey, do a great job, or hey, slow down, hey, speed up, do whatever you want to do, or whatever you got to do. I respond to every comment, and probably I shouldn't. But if you like what you see and you like what we're doing, just keep on hitting that thumbs up, and I appreciate you guys. Slanja.